Gentlemen, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Who's in the building? Who's in the building? Three people in the building. Who's in the building? How's everybody doing tonight? Who's in the building? We got 8 people in the building. Who's in the building? Say hello. Speak to your boy. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, who's in the building? Who's watching? Who's watching? Say hello. Say hello. All right. I hope y'all having a good Sunday. Tune in, tune in. All right, what's going on, Sassy? Who is in the building with me today? What's up? Thoughts from your boy? What's happening? All right. Trey Finesse, what's going on, bro? How are y'all doing? I want to speak on something tonight. So, well, first off, on the other podcast, Thoughts from Your Boy, it was told to me that me and Sid were body shaming. Um, I don't know how he feels about it, but if it was tooken like it was supposed to be body shaming, I apologize. That was not my intent. My intent was just trying to break the monotony of how to have an awkward conversation with someone if you had to. But it was not taken that way. It was not meant to be uh, the way it was taken by the people it was taken that way by, but it was taken in some kind of way. So, and I guess his thumbnail didn't help the situation, but what you gonna do, you know? One minute they love you, next minute they hate you. On tonight's podcast, however, this is Rise Ace and Nova. Um, we had the Zodiac talk yesterday. Y'all should be on the lookout for the Lilith in Virgo, and yeah. And a versus tournament is coming out soon too. I would like to talk on this podcast about how masculinity and femininity are taken out of context in a lot of different ways. Um, for one, in spirituality or in the zodiacs. We think of masculine being male. Sorry. And feminine being female. But that's not the case of it. Perfect example it was given yesterday was feminine pulls, tracks in, masculine pushes out. So, with that being said, it's different. The person with masculine traits, air signs, water signs, no, air signs and fire signs are considered, fire and air are considered masculine signs. Earth and water are considered feminine signs. So, with that being said, it's not a gender thing. I just wanted to point that out. Tonight, we're going to talk about why is it that everything is taken to that context in a negative context. Like, why is it that feminine and masculine has to be derived either negative or positive? Like, why can't just be, like, for instance, perfect example, Natural. She chimed in last night, and she had a lot of air. No, she had a lot of fire placements. So it was kind of hard for her to um, meet men because the ones she meets, she feels like they're beta in a sense of they're not aggressive or forward enough, which could be, but everybody is not. Um, everybody's not going to be what you want out the gate, if that makes sense. So, knowing that, but like me and Ace talked about after the podcast, the type of man that she would require to be happy, but she probably won't give that type of man a try because she feels like he's not tough enough for her. When in fact he could be. He could be everything that she needs in a man if she give it a try. Yeah. Um, Okay, yeah, okay. So the comments are showing up. Hey, Seventh. Hey, Gold. Annie. How y'all doing? Um, I said I had to say this. Sometimes what we expect in people, as far as an equal or a significant other, may not be. How do I put this? I don't want to say not the zodiac match, but could be far from what we in our brains classify man as. Because a beta, no matter how you point it out, when he gets sick and tired of whatever he's sick and tired of, he'll tell you too, because he's still a man. Alpha just might not go for something off the top. Now we're talking about men and women, alpha, and um, men and women, masculine and feminine. Um, hmm. So I say that to say this. Um, just because your placements point you in one direction doesn't mean you should not look in another direction to be happy, if that makes sense. Because I think in the end, no matter how masculine or feminine you are, everyone has a match. Whether they choose to be with their match or not, strictly up to them. But everybody has a match. Everybody has a person that um, completes their circle because we're supposed to, turn into a union and become one. And so to become a union or become one, it has to cipher. It has to cipher between the two individuals. Um, so, what do y'all think about that? Like, he was pointing out examples of how me and Sid are, and one of the examples he was like, Sid would be like, okay, yes, okay, yes, hell no, but he gets to that point. Now with me, I'm not necessarily the hell no off the rip, but there are certain things or certain yeah, there's certain things I just won't stand for. Like I take a hell no out the gate. But for the most part, I'm pretty open to people just being who they are and doing whatever they need to do to feel comfortable. That's why I'm very inviting to a lot of people. I'm very open to a lot of people. Anybody, strangers, can sit down and start talking to me. And Sid has the same vibe and chemistry to him too. So strangers can sit down and start talking to us and tell us their whole life story strictly based off of how open we are to receive the information or the person as they are. But just because we're open to receive, it does not mean that we won't say no if we don't believe in that. I think you are easy to talk to and laid back and chill. I am, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? No, we wasn't body shaming, fam. But they took it that way. I got a couple phone calls about that they felt like that question was body shaming. So in response to that question, people called. Well, I got a phone call, and the person was like, "What if I told a person we cool and all, but your penis is little?" And I said, "What? That's rude." But they didn't say that word. And I said, "That's rude. They probably won't talk to you no more." And they said, "Exactly. That's my point." I said, "Okay." And they thought I felt some kind of way, but I didn't because I didn't take it any kind of way. I took it as a random question. But that's hearsay, no say. That's something we'll discuss. I think tomorrow is podcast day, so we'll discuss it tomorrow. But yeah, like I am very laid back and I'm very chill for the most part. I don't think I was always this way. I think I used to be a little more aggressive. Um, I mean, I'm still the type of person that if I see something I want, I'm gonna go walk across the room and try to get it. I'm not gonna sit back and analyze, like, should I? I'm just gonna do it because that's who I am. I don't think y'all are body shaming. can't speak with for all women, so not comment because was in very argumentative place this past week. Oh, why were you in a very argumentative place and wasn't with BS from others? Okay, well, it be that way sometimes. It does be that way. Oh, you don't think it was body shaming either? Okay, well, like I said, I got a phone call saying it was body shaming. So, so I mean, well, I guess I should have said I'm speaking for us, but I didn't want to. I didn't think you thought of a body shaming, but she said at some point while I was talking, your face said, "Oh shit, this is body shaming," and I'm like, I didn't think so. But again, sorry for the people that took it that way. I'll apologize again tomorrow on the show. But right now, family stuff. Thought people were taking advantage of dementia patient, and okay, okay, all right, yeah, that would suck if people take advantage of your loved one that is having a mental issue. Um, Speaking of that, um, did you know that a person's lack of knowledge in certain situations doesn't doesn't matter? Um, like when women say a man took advantage of them because he spoke to them and they did not realize what he was saying was manipulative. You could have the same conversation and switch out gaining too much weight with anything that's harmful to your health. Yeah, yeah, we could have. But like I said, it was a hypothetical question that a lot of people took the wrong way. So, but yeah, if you truly care about someone, you care about their health, and in turn, your conversation comes from the heart. Exactly, exactly. Um, but I was saying sometimes your lack of knowledge does not does not remove you from a wrong, if that makes sense. If you don't know, if you're from a different country and you don't know the laws of America, but you commit a crime in America, you're still guilty. You just didn't know. Just like when we Americans go other places, Brittany Griner is a perfect example. The young lady that got kept because she raised her voice at a male in, what was it, Dubai, Aruba, some one of those two places. Yes. If you don't know the rules of the land, you can be held accountable for what you don't know. That's so true. Ignorance of law doesn't exempt you from the following. Yes, yes. So I had a situation come up in my life. I don't want to get into the details, but somebody committed a crime and felt like that their ignorance of the law would have got them out of the jam, but it didn't. And so, yeah. Guess the only thing I can say to that is, uh, um, we praying for them, you know. We hoping for the best. Uh, that's the best we could probably do for them, and yeah, it's not necessarily fair all the time, though. In some cases, you can get a warning or something. How was your weekend? My weekend. Well, like I said, I got a new vehicle. If y'all missed it, I have a new vehicle, so my weekends are a little better. I got to catch up with Ace yesterday, which was fun and cool. He gave me this great painting. I got to figure out where I'm gonna put it at. Um, I tried to make some music, but I got distracted. I was listening to like tons of beats, and I had a bunch of ideas come up for them, but I didn't record anything. Um, I thought I lost a song, but I found it, so that was good. Um, Overall, I took my I took my son to Comic Con, and he loved it. He opened up to the characters. We saw some cosplay people. Um, we got these comic books from a black uh, artist and writer. Um, and we bought some trinkets. We got stuff like this. So I'm gonna keep it as a collector item. I didn't really like the taste of the other one, so I'm not gonna drink that one. But overall, we had a great time. How was everybody else's weekend besides the bad week 7th? How was your weekend? Annie, how was your weekend? Said, how was your weekend? Oh, that sounds like fun. The cosplay and stuff. Yep, yep. I'm sure your son enjoyed it. Yep, he did. He did. Um, that was nice bonding time together. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Spending time with family and other nursing home patients. They are so much fun. Yeah, yeah, because they got some really good stories sometimes. They have some really good stories. Yeah, they have fun personalities too. Yeah. Back to masculine and feminine. Um, so having masculine and feminine placements doesn't necessarily mean you're more swayed one way or the other. Awesome, sounds like fun. Had a good time. Cool, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We had a great time. We had a great outing experience. I started to go back today. I asked him if he wanted to go back today. He said no. So, one of the voice actors for one of his shows was going to be there this morning, but he didn't feel like going back, so he didn't go. And I guess the walk was too long, probably. He's not used to walking like that. Um, yeah. So, yeah. He was tired. You wore him out. Yeah, I did. I did. I did. But like children, kids, teens, they don't worry about the walk too because they're excited to get there. They don't worry about the walk around because they're enjoying what they're doing. It's the walk back to the car that gets them every time. Yeah. I was trying to get some tickets to go to WrestleMania uh, next year in Philadelphia. Do I think I have more masculine or feminine energy in my personality? Based on the signs, I have more feminine energy. I looked at my natal chart again, and when he broke it down the way he broke it down yesterday, it made more sense to why it says that. Like Virgo is the maid or the virgin, so he calls it. What else is in my placement? Aquarius is air, so that's masculine. Capricorn is feminine, is ground, um, passive. Um, and just some other Capricorn, Virgo placements. I got a lot of those. So, yeah. But like I said, it's not feminine in the fact that I act like a woman. It's more feminine in the passiveness that I just like like water. I let it flow. Let it flow. I don't like fire. I don't force, or like air. I don't push. I let it come through. So, yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what we were discussing yesterday. How each element is either passive. I mean, masculine or feminine. Feminine, whatever. I can't say that word. Try AstroSeek, and they will calculate your dominant planets and elements. It's cool. AstroSeek. Okay, I'm gonna try that as soon as we get off the live tonight. AstroSeek. Okay, I can definitely do that. I like to learn sometimes. Sometimes. Sometimes learning is subjective to what it is you're learning. If that makes sense. Like it sounds fun and cool at the moment to learn something new, but if you're really not tapped in or focused, it's not really worth learning. What's up, Delta? Appreciate you tuning in. I forget to send you the links now because you always tune in. But I got you. I will start sending you the links again. Annie too. I forgot to send you the link, Annie. It breaks everything down like you like to learn sometimes. No, I get it. I hate learning math and auto tech stuff. No, I like math. I like learning math stuff, and I like learning auto tech stuff. It's certain things that I like to learn, and certain things I just don't. Balance feminine and masculine. Yeah. You gotta balance it out. Um, Sometimes it's hard though, you know, based on your sign and how your makeup is as a person. Um, like, well, it was taught to me when I went to Paris Island that whoever you are before you graduate Paris Island is who you're gonna be. You're just gonna have a couple enhancements. You're gonna know how to fight. So if you want a shit talker, you might become one because a motherfucker probably can't whoop your ass now. Um, like that changes the dynamic of shit. Sometimes, not everybody. So like some Marines are like real passive and quiet and like real laid back, and you be like, wow. And then you got other Marines that are real aggressive, real ready to fight all 24/7. And it's not because Paris Island did that to them. It's because this is the way they were before Paris Island. They just um, they exuded in a different way. You had to set your alarm. Okay. Yeah. So they exuded in a different way, and that was one of the most realest things that a drill instructor, sergeant major, I think it was a sergeant major of the platoon, or yeah, something like that. Yeah, sergeant major of the platoon said, or first sergeant of the platoon said, uh, whoever you are before you get here is who you'll be when you leave. You'll just have some enhancements. So learning about your signs and your placements is an enhancement. I was both, if that made sense. I knew how to tap in and out. Yeah, definitely. Um, I didn't always know how to tap out, if that makes sense. Like, I'm one of those people, I've always been one of those people where if you get me riled up, I'm like an engine with no brakes. It's hard to stop. Yeah, I'm more laid back now too. I mean, you hung out with me. Um, but yeah, back when I was young, I was like an engine with no brakes. Once you get it going, it might take a moment to get it running, but once it starts, it ain't no off button. It wasn't no deprogram button. So, but I think that got me in more than enough trouble, if that makes sense. So I had to change to survive, I guess, more or less. Had to adapt to survive versus just changing because I felt like, hey, I don't want to be this way anymore. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people circumstances a lot of people's circumstances mold people like way more than what your astrological sign dictates for you, but like what you actually go through from people or because of people or whatnot. I think that actually molds how people are. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like what you go through dictates more why you do what you do. So like when I was younger and um I've always been quiet. I've always had a quiet vibe about myself. I think when I was like in elementary school, I used to talk to girls. So like if I was sitting next to a girl, I could lose focus on school because I was talking to her. Um, but overall, like you saw me, but I wasn't very loud. I wasn't rambunctious. I couldn't. It wasn't that I couldn't sit down and be still. So I didn't have those problems. Um, but if I befriended you, I agreed to. Some people's behaviors are examples of what past experience they had. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like I said, as a teen or as a kid, um, I had two sides. I had two switches. Um, when I was around my regular friends, I acted a certain way, and when I got around my street friends, I acted a different way. Like my essence was still quiet, but my switch went off a lot faster if I was with certain people than if I was with other people. Um, and it was so crazy. It was even to the point where when I was with certain people, I'd fight, and when I was with other people, I wouldn't fight. And it would be so crazy because after whatever happened, and people get to talking crazy, oh, I beat your ass or I beat you up. That's when my spark go off. Whereas it should have went off when they first hit me, and it didn't always go off when they first hit me. It went off after the fact, like after people said whatever they said, it went off. And that's not a good way to be. That's a very dangerous way to be, because if you don't snap in the moment, you shouldn't wait till you see the person later to snap, because then you put the person on scare mode, like they don't know what you would do to them, and a lot of people get things done to them because people don't know what other people would do to them. So out of fear, they do something to somebody else. If that makes sense. So, yeah, it just it's not a good recipe, more or less. It's not a good recipe for um what was best. Having people where they don't know what happened, or that they don't understand what could happen, is not a good recipe for success. It's a great recipe for disaster. Some success comes out of it, but a lot more devastation comes out before. I agree to. Yeah, okay. Read that one. So it be that way sometime, you know. Yeah, it be that way. What y'all think about that? I think I was like a cocktail, shaken, not stirred. But once I became volatile, I became a Molotov cocktail. What's my Mars? My Mars is a Virgo. Yeah, that's the way I defend myself. Hmm. Yep. But like I said, I think as growing older, I've become so much more passive. Some people are just like that. It takes a lot to get them to that point, but once you do, that was me. That's the story of my life. And it got me in more trouble than good. But it kept me out of things. It didn't save my life at times. But it's for me, in my opinion, it's just a bad way to be. Shouldn't be that way to people. You shouldn't have that kind of energy balled up and manifest it. So yeah. It is so hot in here. Other people pop off all the time and don't get that volatile as the ones who you have to push, no doubt. Yeah, it's working. It just it's a hard story to explain, but yeah, it's working. Is it how down there? This how is it down there? Is it? Oh, is it raining down there? No, I don't think so. It's pretty hot right now. No, it's hot because I don't know if the air is on anymore. It might not be on no more. Oh, your bed is hot. It's probably. Let me see. It is 84 degrees. So yeah, it's pretty warm outside. And we live in a brick house, so it gets real hot up in this joint, like a oven. Yes, hey, so you dropping videos later. We anticipating the Virgo Lilith. I know I am. I can't wait to see it and hear about it. Learn some new stuff about myself. Why that song Brick House? Oh man, because it's a brick house. That's why. That's why that song comes to mind. Hmm. I want to see theirs too. I mean, that is mine. The Virgo is mine. Trying to finish Virgo Lilith, but it's taking time. Versus series continues later in the week. Okay. Y'all got any questions for Ace? He's in the building. You can question Ace if you want. How many Virgo placements do I have? Four. Centillium. Or maybe that's more than Centillium. I have four Virgo placements. I have a Virgo Lilith, Mars, Mercury, and Venus. No. Mars, Mercury, Mars, Mercury, Mars, Mercury. My Venus is Aquarius. Mars, Mercury. What's the other one? Mars, Mercury. Mars, Mercury. It's another one. Mars, Mercury. Tiana, how you doing? Yeah, Mars, Mercury, Lilith, and one other one. Not my Venus. Um, Mars, Mercury, Venus. It's another one. I have to look it up. Let me see if I got it on this phone. I'll tell you exactly what it is. And how about that? I got it on this phone. All right, let me see. Where is it at? Let's see. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Oh my Mercury is a Capricorn. Okay. Oh, so it's my Mars, Jupiter, my Saturn, and my Lilith are all Virgo. Mm-hmm. So I communicate like a Capricorn as well. Yeah. Okay. So how was your weekend, Tiana? We asked everybody how their weekend was. I'm sorry. How was your weekend, Delta? What time is it where you're at, Tiana? Probably Uranus, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, one of them other planets. Nope. Nope. Jupiter, Saturn, Lilith, and Mars is a Virgo. Wow, that's a lot of Cap and Virgo energy. Yep. The chat is quiet tonight. Yeah, yeah. It's a little It's Sunday. You know, people wind down on Sunday. I saw you explain the placement comments was older. Okay. It's 1:38 a.m. Okay. Well, we appreciate. How was your weekend? Hey, Dream, how you doing? What's going on? How you been? I've been to London. You on vacation? Where you on vacation at? Well, I'm good. Where you on vacation at though? Yes, I've been to London. Loaded firewood today. Slap woe out. Huh? Yeah, definitely. You must be at Disneyland then. Go every 6 months. Okay. What's new in LA then? What's new? Since I ain't been there in a couple years. I've been to Rome, um, Italy. Um, I've been to Mexico. Um, I think that's it. I ain't never been to Germany. You went to Disneyland on day two? Yeah, that's what's up. Nothing new, LOL. Just like a second home. Yeah, 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 definitely. I was in the Marine Corps. You gotta do is catch a Mac flight. You go anywhere in the world you want to go for a cheap price. You just gotta wear your uniform. You scared to go to Mexico? Why are you scared to go to Mexico? I've been to Paris. I don't remember any other parts of France I've been to, but I've been to Paris. No, I didn't go leisure. I mean, I didn't go on duty, but I didn't go. It was leisure. I just didn't have a. I wasn't on duty nowhere. I wasn't stationed in those places. Did I think Paris was overrated? Yeah, it is. And they really don't like us. They don't like us like people think they like us. There's a lot of these countries that don't like us. But we keep taking our ass over there. Mexico likes black women. No, I didn't. I didn't go to Mexico in a uniform. I went to Mexico like drove down there and just went. Mexico likes the money. I don't really care about the people, but if you show them a military ID, they will keep your ass because you're not supposed to be down there. People thought we BS, but it's true. It's so overrated. Yep, definitely the R word. Yeah, and in some of those places, yes, it definitely is the R word. Yep, my people love you. Thank you. Thank you. I love to hear that. So, how many people have you put us on to? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you must be thinking about old girl. I thought you. What is your ethnicity, Tiana? Nah, just a realist. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Hmm. Okay. You just nosy. That's funny. How long ago did I go to the UK? Had to be over 20 some years ago. Had to be over 20 some years ago. I'm 43, so yeah, about 20, 21, 19, somewhere in there. Yeah. I did a lot of traveling before 9/11. After 9/11, I didn't travel that much. I'm a mixed race of Jamaican, Indian, and white. Okay. Why do I get this so late? I don't know. I don't know yet. No, not late 90s, early 2000s. I don't know why you get those so late, Paintress. Maya. I don't know. Guess you be doing other things. You don't be paying attention to your phone. I don't know. Do you have anyone who was involved in 9/11? Not personally, but I was in the military when it happened, and I didn't. It was crazy. I saw it happen that morning. Just notified. Dang, that's messed up. And I sent y'all personal invitations. I messaged y'all on YouTube. So I don't know why it does that. So you will be 44 in January. Said older than you. Yes, yeah. Ace is a baby and MJ in the middle kid. Yeah, yeah. Me and MJ are the middle kids. Yeah. Where are you located, Paintress? You're on the East Coast, right? Maybe that's why. I think. I don't know. You're learning. Yeah. Oh, outside Chicago. Okay, so you're in the mid. Well, no, Chicago on the same time we on. Yeah, Chicago on the same time we on. They changed it over in Indiana. I don't know why. Ace was in the building for a second. He's back on the road. I'm the baby here. Okay. How old are you, Tiana? Because I think Dream might have you beat. No problem. And Ohio too, right? Are some parts of Ohio on Eastern Standard Time. Really? Ohio? I know Tennessee, Kentucky. Kentucky's on the Eastern. I think Kentucky go both, but I know Tennessee is. Indiana starts it. Um, Maybe Ohio. I can see that. Or Kansas. I think Kansas is too. This I don't know. Asking it gets confused. It does get confusing. It's very confusing. I'm in Alabama. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Blame it on my mind, not my heart. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're not a baby then. You grown. I think Dream is the baby in the room. I forget my own age sometimes. I'm sorry. I be waking up some days thinking I'm 20, and then I wake up other days and I realize I'm not 20. What was the topic? Oh, we were talking about masculine and feminine energy as far as the zodiac, but then as far as what it means in the zodiac. And we were talking about how people's upbringing and what they've been through shapes who they are, as well as their zodiac. Yes. I'm getting old. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes, sometimes. I thought the gray meant I was getting wise. Yeah, definitely. Cause your mind can forget things, and your heart don't have bad intentions. So you blame it on your mind, not your heart. Your heart has good intentions, but your mind spaces out sometimes. Blame his excuses. Oh wow. All right, Tiano. I'm glad you're in a good mood, Tiana. Girlfriends? I don't have a girlfriend. Um, but I mean, it's not a excuse. It's for real. Like, but like I don't forget. I mean, well, I forget a lot, but certain things I don't forget. Like I try not to forget birthdays. I put them in my phone in case it slips my mind. I know exactly when your birthday is. Um, no, it probably wouldn't get me out of a anniversary. But like I said, birthdays I put in my phone. So I guess if I had an anniversary with somebody, I'd probably put that in my phone too. This you need a girlfriend. I need a girlfriend. Why do I need a girlfriend? Who's gonna be my girlfriend? I need to find the right girlfriend. I don't need just any girlfriend. I need one I can grow older with and be happy with. Not one that's I don't know. We get touchy when y'all forget our birthdays and stuff like that. Okay. What's right? Can you play chess? Oh, definitely. 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 I'm pretty good at chess. I beat the computer a lot of times. Every blue moon I lose to people, but a lot of people don't know how to play chess. Some people do, but a lot of people don't still. So I find it attractive when you meet a woman that can play chess, though. Should a Cancer be dating a Gemini? Hmm. Should a Cancer be dating a Gemini? Cancer what? Because they're caring, and Gemini have dual personalities, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. I guess it just depends on what side of that Gemini you get. I agree. Find the right one, not just anyone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get your passport ready then. Okay. All right. You play chess? All right. We should link up on the computer and play chess then, or one of these phone apps and play chess. You can show me what you got. Show me what you got, little lady. Show me what you got, little mama. Everybody just wave. Wave. 45-minute game. Okay. Hey, I'm with it. If it take that long to beat you, it might not take that long. Might not take that long to lose. I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of concentrating going on if you play a 45-minute game. I played chess in high school, but I learned how to play from my uncle when I was probably a kid. I guess he taught me how to play when I was a kid. All right, Tiana. I taught a few women in my life, or that been in my life, how to play chess. But it's a turn on when a woman can play chess. It means she can think outside the bubble. Aries. Aries what? Teddy, you're Aries? Hmm. That's the masculine placement right there. Jamaican, black, and white. Huh. Sounds like the interesting mix. This is blessing for me. Boy. What do you play chess on, Painterest? What app or what game or Do you just do live? How do you play chess? So does does London Facebook show up in America? Because I know certain sites only work in certain areas. See this, y'all and your platforms have all connecting with people from all over the world in different backgrounds. That's cool. Yeah. Real board game. Started a club for the kids at school. Okay. It keeps them smart and they use critical thinking skills. You're a teacher? We don't use the one drop rule over here. Oh, okay. All right. You a teacher or a teacher's aide? Or you just do it for your kids? We ain't confused. But you're an artist and you taught school from 95 to 2016. What kind of artist? Paintress. She's a painter. Duh. Okay. Visual arts instructor. Okay. So you're a painter too, though, right? Or are a drawing artist, a painter? What does that mean? All art, but I paint black portraits for the most part. Okay. All right. What does that mean, Tiana? Ain't with the one drop rule. Ain't with the one drop rule. Hmm. Okay. Do you charge? I always embrace my black side, but I know who I am. Okay. Like that. Yes, you. Do you charge? You have murals in the city? Okay. Well, you do it big then. Okay. Well, I probably can't afford you then if you do murals in the city. Somebody is from Basel, Brazil. They have a friend that's from Brazil. I'm affordable. Okay. Well, hit me in my email and we'll see if I can get me a portrait did. Sao Paulo? Hmm. How you want to go to Brazil? She married to an American. That's how she came here, and we met. Okay. Most biracial people in the U.S. are confused. Hmm. Why would you say that? Where is the Dr. Mail? I like the pictures you had. Yes. Oh, um, the email. My email is kodrecords@gmail.com. Oh, the pictures. Oh, that's the AI thing that I put out. Yeah, that's the AI. I gotta get them to make me some more pictures. Tiana, why you say most biracial people in America are confused though? Seven agrees. They ain't black. Hmm. I think they're embracing both sides now. Some of them. Some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. Some of them. That is a hot topic. They deny the black side outright. Really? I can't say I ain't never met nobody like that, but I don't meet people like that anymore for the most part. You could tell by how they're raised if they're black. Wow. I guess that brings up a topic for another time because that sounds like a great conversation. That sounds like a great conversation. They just erased that black part, but I don't think nowadays changing. I have met people this way. Okay. I mean, Florida is really trying to bastardize black people in Florida. For real. Some gravitate, some don't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you get my Gmail, Paintress? It's an interesting topic for sure, though. Yeah, yeah. I got to see how I'm gonna approach it because that could be a tricky one. That could be the one that gets me put off the air. It all depends on how you were raised. It does. It really does depend on how you were raised. I have a Jamaican friend. She seems pretty black. She's just really bright. But we went from masculine and feminine to biracial topics. Always interesting combos, no doubt. But with that being said, it is now time for me to say I bid you adieu. Um, Check me out tomorrow. I'm gonna try and send you a link when we first go on Maya. Um, Tomorrow, Monday at 7. So we should be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. And I will send you a link. And yep, 7. Look forward to seeing you, Tiana. Look forward to seeing you. Who else is still in the room? Annie, you still in the room? Y'all have a good week too. But we'll be on Monday and Wednesday this coming week. Monday and Wednesday. All right. See y'all later. Talk to everybody later. Y'all have a great and wonderful evening. All right, Mr. Capricorn. All right, Miss Aries. Holla at everybody. Be blessed.